2011 underway. We are back at the Daytona International Speedway. Four-time champion Jeff Gordon talking things over with the media. And well, I tell you, he's a guy that no stranger to success, hoping to get back atop the podium this year. And we just had during the break, and now Kevin will begin another journey toward a title in the Sprint Cup Series as well. And there's someone else that knows what a championship is all about. We're talking about Jeff Gordon, who has joined us here on the NASCAR.com stage. Good to see you, Jeff.
Nice to see you.
Busy day, huh?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's a fun, exciting, day because we're getting close to getting on the racetrack, the thing that we're all anxious to do. But I kind of enjoy coming and, kicking it all off with all the media here and talking about how great we are and what we've done over the offseason. Everybody's saying the same thing, but I really look forward to putting that to action on the track tomorrow.
You made the announcement last fall of how this team is going to do things from a sponsorship standpoint in 2011 and how you're raising awareness for a great cause. Tell us about that, and you got to be excited as that draws nearer now.
I am. What happens when you get a new sponsor, especially like the one that we have with Drive to End Hunger, you start to become aware of an issue that's out there that maybe you didn't know about, and you get to somewhat be the voice to help other people become more aware of it. And, there's more than 6 million Americans out there that are 60 and over that are dealing with hunger issues. And by texting 50555 or go to drivetoendhunger.org, you can find out more and be a part of this fight to help that. And I applaud the AARP Foundation, for being a part of this, for making it a priority, and for putting so much behind it to get the awareness out there. And the car is awesome looking, number one. We've got a great team this year, and I think we are really going to bring a lot of awareness to this cause.
You mentioned the team, and I know when I heard the announcement about how things were being moved around, I immediately thought Jeff Gordon and Alan Gustafson. Wow, that could be pretty good.
I think Alan and anybody is pretty good. Alan is, a lot of people don't realize how long he's been at Hendrick Motorsports. He and Kyle won races together. He's with Casey Mears, and they were, successful together. And then, everybody recognized what he and Mark did a couple years ago. So this guy is the real deal, I will say. He has worked long and hard, put in, everything that it takes to be a top crew chief. And I hope that we build that chemistry that it takes to be the best team out there. That's really what it takes.
I think when you start a new season, it's a good time to add perspective on what's happened. And as you look back at your career and some of the changes, some of the accomplishments and the different things that have happened, is it kind of amazing to you that this has been going on as long as it has, at the level it has, and you've been able to do some of the things you've been able to do?
Yeah, it's easy to go, okay, the last couple of years you've only won one race, and to be disappointed in that. But the reality of it is that, I've been doing this a long time. I've been far more successful than I ever dreamed. I had no idea I was going to get to this level of NASCAR racing, win 4 championships, 82 races, 3 Daytona 500. The list goes on, and it's something I'm so proud of. I recently, I hope I'm not going too long here.
You got it,
But
man.
we recently built a new house in
really?
in Charlotte.
Exciting.
And the cool thing about it I'm getting to is that for the first time in a long time, I built a trophy case. I haven't really had many trophies
Never
around
had
the
a
house.
trophy.
Well, we have them at the office. I have an office in Charlotte at Hendrick Motorsports, and
Sure.
so I've had them there and had them scattered throughout the shop and things like that on display at Hendrick Motorsports, but not really much at home. And it's so cool because I've got this room, and you walk in, and it's got the Brickyard trophies, the Daytona trophies, and the Cup trophies. My most prized possessions. And every day I walk in there, I'm like, that's cool. And it's a great reminder of the cool things that I've been able to be a part of over the years. I will say I did leave some space to add a few things. I hope that we can start on that here pretty quick.
I'm starting to see a little bit of gray sneaking through there, but you look pretty good, man.
I'm just trying to fit the part of representing my new sponsor, AARP. I'm not ready to retire anytime soon, but the grays have been there for a while. The lack of hair is definitely there. And,
I feel you on that.
And I don't know if that's 19 years of racing the Cup Series or having 2 new young
That's
children.
what I blamed it on. That's what I blamed it on. Speaking of that, how are things at home? I'm sure a little more active when you're not at the track than you used to be.
Oh, yeah. Now, you know what? I love spending time at home because I get into the routine and I understand, my place and how I can contribute and all the fun things I can do and all the hard things that my wife does all the time.
Yep.
So I appreciate it a whole lot more, and I appreciate my children so much more. I love that time. And it's tough during the season because during the season, I'm only there 3 days, and then I leave, and then I'm there 3 days, and I leave. And sometimes they're traveling with me, and sometimes they're not. So it's hard to get into the routine. Where in the off season, now I'm in the routine. Now it's hard to leave.
Sure. Oh, yeah. Well, that time at home is certainly valuable. And, Jeff, it's good what you're doing from a sponsorship standpoint. We wish you all the success in 2011. And Drive for 5. I know we've talked about that for a while. I hope you can reinvent that and go get it this season.
We're driving for a lot of things this year, and I'm excited. I think we've got a great team, and we can't wait to get it all started.
Thanks for coming by.
Yeah, man,
good luck to you.
Appreciate
Jeff Gordon, driver of the number 24 Chevrolet out of the Hendrick Motorsports Stables. We'll take a break and wrap it up from Media Day 2011 after this.